This was a very terrifying experiment. A mentally ill man was kept underground in a closed room for a very long time. One day, a nurse opens the door of that room and tells him not to scream. After living alone for so long in a confined and isolated environment, the man completely loses his mental balance. Without wasting a second, the nurse takes out her baton and knocks him unconscious with a single strike, dropping him to the ground. But the story does not end there. 1 month after this horrifying experiment begins, the man's behavior becomes even stranger. Sometimes he starts biting his own heel, and at other times he abuses a patient in the neighboring room. As soon as the nurse hears the noise, she rushes there. This time, without saying a word, she pulls out her baton again and knocks him to the ground once more. Over time, the man begins running back and forth inside the closed room every day. Even more disturbing is the fact that whenever the nurse secretly peeks in by opening the door slightly and sticking her head inside, he deliberately smears filth on the walls. After eating, he even gestures to the nurse as if asking for a cigarette. Seeing all this, the nurse becomes so terrified that she feels like vomiting. She once again picks up her baton and knocks him unconscious. After that, whenever the man screams loudly or does something strange, the nurse keeps beating him. This experiment continues for a full 6 months, and the man's behavior grows increasingly horrifying. One day, the man starts behaving like a dog, and the nurse sees him again, but this time, her baton breaks. When the experiment completes 1 full year, one day the nurse is shocked with fear. The man who once appeared completely insane is now calmly reading a newspaper and drinking coffee. He even gives the nurse a faint smile. For a moment, the nurse thinks she may have entered the wrong room. She looks around and, gathering her courage, approaches him. She places her baton on the table. When everything seems normal, she curiously looks at the newspaper in his hands. Suddenly, the man silently picks up the baton from the table and knocks the nurse unconscious with a single strike. No one knows how much time passes. Something extremely horrific is done to the nurse, and she is locked inside the same closed room where the man was once imprisoned. Now, she takes his place. If you also love your mother, then like this video and subscribe to the channel.